now, so you know what I mean. Just gonna play them song real quick. I don't fuck around, dude. Like, cause they can hear us. Welcome to Raider Nation Live. Oh, sorry. They can hear. What up, blow? They can hear us talking right now.
Yeah.
We're just talking in the background right now. Raiders, the coach, he was saying Raiders.
Hold on, wait a minute, DJ Foreskin.
Don't say it, Gravy. Don't say it.
Don't say it. You can't say it, Gravy.
DJ, this is DJ Foreskin coming at you real live at 8:00 p.m. And we're about to do the blast on the blast. I want to give a shout out to the Raiders.
Hear this shit. W-ball.
Hey, we're supposed to be talking about football, bro.
This is the Raider Network.
Raider Nation Live. It's to you.
Yes, sir.
West Coast time.
My DJ Foreskin.
I'm gonna start doing this shit, bro, forever. Raider Nation Live coming to you all night with Coach Gravy in that ass.
In that ass.
Grand Frigate. And the host.
Everybody can hear us, man. Everybody can hear us, bro.
Hey, bro, everybody can hear us.
Let's go.
Oh, welcome to the Death Star, the black hole, Raider Nation Live, right here, brought to you.
Raider Nation. Shout out Captain Jack. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Raider Nation Live. We're just acting a fool shit. Just barely started. If you go back and listen to that intro, we're just fucking around, man. Welcome, Raider Nation Live. Raider against the Giants. We won 30-6. If you guys hadn't seen that shit was crazy. It was good. It was nice. It was refreshing. It was like easy, like, you know what I'm saying? It was easy like a Sunday afternoon. Shout out it was Commodores, right? Sunday morning.
He doesn't say afternoon. He says evening.
Oh, but I'll switch it up, bro. It's the remix. It's the Raider Game remix, bro. It's the Raider Game.
You gotta get your Lionel Richie. You need to get your latest Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie was part of the Commodores, right? And like the Commodores, they take flight like the Condors take flight. See how I did that? The Commodores went from the Commodores to the Condor. You see what I'm saying? It's like that's
the Condor.
You know how you do it.
He wants to be a DJ. Who would hire him? He doesn't even know. He's calling the Commodores the legendary R&B love beat making machine in the 80s and early 70s. He's throwing a joke at it, bro.
But then I switched it up to the Condor because he took flight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. 3 sacks.
Then we had how many sacks total? 7 sacks? Man, this was crazy. That shit was.
I heard 8.
I don't even got the stats in front of me. You know what I mean? I don't even need the stats. Just walking around.
The only thing it was probably like the bad thing of the day was Josh Jacobs getting to 100 and then the very next play getting below 100.
yeah, that was the only bad thing. Everyone's like, the commentators
and Mr. Homeless Hands, Tyrannosaurus Rex arm DB we have on our squad dropping another interception. Give him shout out for that.
But one thing though,
Peters. Making me look smarter every game, bro.
Hey, but all jokes aside, the Amik Robertson, man, that dude is playing more and more like a motherfucking true, the glue of this fucking, like some of the glue of this defense, bro. Like that fool's fucking makes plays, man.
Yeah, man, the monster midget, bro. The monster midget.
Monster midget, easy.
Plays,
Monster midget, you ain't fucking lying. That guy's been so good, bro. It just overall, man, the whole performance was pretty good by everybody, man. We're gonna get into it. Like
I stood next to Gabe, bro, when we was chilling in LA. And I think I'm about maybe an inch or two taller than Gabe. But I seen the picture of Gabe and Amik, and Gabe was like 5 inches taller than Amik. So
he was outstanding on the curve.
Yeah, if you looking at Amik and say, "What's up, man?" He'll bust you up though, huh?
He did the whole David shit on him. What's up, man?
Yeah, that was fucking. Oh no, like not even his like height, like just like when you see him though, he looks like if he was like a 16, 17-year-old kid, like that's like the body type. But of course, he's not weak like one of them, but because he has, he's already grown, but he's just small, dog. But he makes some fucking plays like a motherfucker, dog.
He shined today. He
shined just like the whole team, man. Offensive coordinator did a good job. Fucking Aiden did a good job. Josh Jacobs did his thing. Adams was one of the best decoys, 30-point decoy. Man, I'm telling you.
It didn't look like he minded either.
I know exactly. Like, hey, this is the same type of situation. Not the same situation because the offense did play better, but it's like, hey, that's not what people were talking about when he was getting it. I understand when he was saying it, when like why he wanted it to be the way he was, but the way people were interpreting it when he would only get, before he even started talking, when he would only get like 1 or 2 catches, and we were on the 2-game winning streak.
Yeah,
they were just like like everything out of the woodwork, dog. Just like saying this, that about Devontae, but hey, shit. As long as you're pretty, but when it's like this, and everybody's going to change their tune a little bit. You know what I mean? Like the people that were on that other decoy, because I can remember people saying that we didn't have the personnel too. It wasn't just the coach. Some people were saying that it wasn't just like the. I mean, this is only one game. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like you see what can happen. I mean, Tyree even looked better today, dog. Tyree looked fucking good.
Mm-hmm. He was. I mean, he's gradually getting better, man. But I'm gonna get to the chat real quick, bro, and then we'll start getting into it, man. We'll just jump into it. We're getting all into it. I know that we're hella behind, bro. I'm just gonna shout out everybody that I see real quick. Right? Oh, be thankful for what you do, got what you don't. Don't drink or drive, fuckers. I don't care what you do, just be safe. You know what I'm saying? Raider Paul, what's going on, man? Jaw Raiders in the building. JB, Milka Beezy, salute. I'm just gonna go through real quick, try to catch up, bro. Raider Pete's in the building. Showing love. SoCal Sal, what's going on? Jimmy S3, what's going on, brother? Jaw Raider. Raider Pete's in the building. Miguel, what's going on, bro? Salute. SoCal's in the building. Arkham, what's going on, brother? Salute to you, brother. Hopefully having a good one. Circus. Milka Beezy's in here. Yes, sir. I'm just trying to catch up. Boss Raider, I see you. Chris, what's going on? Salute. Man, there's so much shit to talk about, bro. I'm like excited, but gravy already. Before we started, man. There's a lot of things to be happy about, but there's a lot of things that we got to really take account for moving forward. Shout out to everybody in. We got like 30 people in the building. The lonely is money. I dare someone to say Max Crosby is the best defensive player. Max Crosby is the best defensive player. All eyes on G. What's going on, bro? Salute. Hopefully having a good one. Cuzzo, Jimmy, what's going on, bro? Jimmy 2 times right there. Joe Ali, what's going on? Salute. Great people trying to catch everybody. Everyone looked relaxed. That is a good point right there. You ain't even lying. Paul Hader, go fish. O-line minus Munford did just fine. That, you know what? That's another good point right there, bro. All right.
I don't even know the minus Mumford part, dog, because they all played better. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was just. I'm telling you, it was that energy, dog, in the stadium. Like they just feel more energy, and that's why what I was talking about last week. I just want to see how this continues. You know what I mean? I kind of felt like this was going to be a very big energy type of game, dog. So you got to continue this. But damn, I'm fucking happy, dog. Like this shit feels fucking good to win. Like this, dog, you know what I mean? Where you could just like kind of just even relax during the game, dog. Like, damn, when you can relax during the Raider game, dog,
it's good.
That feels good, dog.
No. I would have stayed in Mexico, bro. Shit. Well, you know what? You know what you got to do next week? You got to do the same thing now, bro. Because
before we get to that part, let's talk about some good shit. We seen Renfro get the ball. What did he get? Like 3 catches for like 40-something yards. And got, made some moves.
Couple first downs.
You know what I mean? Almost a touchdown and shit.
Yeah, no, he played. I just never thought that it was that. Renfro was a good, like I think was the best, bargaining chip that we had. But as far as like people saying that he was too small and this and that, because I've heard that from a lot of people, you know what I mean, that he's too frail and all this shit. Like, nah, bro, it's just that he wasn't being used in this scheme, and it's like that's the reason why I was like, damn, if you're not using him in this scheme, you can do somebody else like wonders, and you could probably get something for him. I mean, I'm glad that they didn't end up getting rid of him because I mean, obviously the regime that regime is gone, so now there's probably a better, more of a role for him now. So like you've seen it today right off the bat. So it's like anybody who can come into this league and tie a franchise record for a team that's like the Raiders, dog, like a fucking a very like a cornerstone in the NFL, dog, like a cornerstone franchise in this NFL, dog. Like it's like when you could come in and tie a record for most receptions and have 1,000-yard season, you ain't trash, bro. So it's like I just thought that weren't using them right, and today you've seen him that like as long as they incorporate him and like he can make plays, bro. He can make Renfro could get open. It's just that that other regime, it was just too quick and didn't let him really do his thing.
It's fine, man. I mean, regardless, like to me, just kind of backing on that, bro. Like it just the offense looked like congested, bro. Like they were just like they needed to be like released and relaxed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a good massage or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They're all professional athletes, you know what I'm saying? They all know what the fuck to do, and you know what I mean? It just looked like they were doing what they needed to do out there. They played their game, and that's cool. As a team. You know what I mean?
I like it, though. I like today. Today was a big win, dog, because next week we're going to the Jets, you know what I mean? So
Sunday night.
Yeah, Sunday night game, another primetime game, but this one's everybody's gonna be able to watch that one, dog. So
yeah,
I actually think that we're gonna come out with that same type of energy because they know we're gonna be primetime for everybody to see. You know what I mean? So it's like these games are good, dog, but I can't wait to
what's up, bro?
Just the rest of the season, dog. It's just exciting, dog. Like, you know what I mean? This type of shit is exciting. You know what I mean? Like when these guys are like. When they win like that, bro, like the defense, you know what I mean, did what they did, you know what I mean, 8 sacks, turnover on downs, over and over. Like, it was a fucking, like a different team out there, dog, today. It was like a whole different team out there today, dog. We haven't seen that energy pretty much all year.
Yeah. Like, no bullshit, since I got to the pad, I had to do some shit right after the game, and I've been sitting here watching the fucking game, bro. I've been watching the fucking film, bro. This shit is great. They look good. Like, of course, I mean, what was it? The 4 times they had the ball, they scored? Like was it 3 times or something like that? They scored a lot, bro.
4 times in a row. They scored 4 times in a row at one point from the second quarter to in the third quarter. They scored 4 times in a row.
Yeah. So
2 touchdowns, 2 field goals.
Yeah, so that's good, bro. And how many times did we have the ball, like, total? Like, I didn't even check the time or anything like that.
I don't know, but I do know that
turnovers ratio too.
Yeah, the turnovers helped us the most. But Jalen Smith came in there and helped out a little bit. You know what I mean? Amari Burney, you know what I mean, came in there and helped. You know what I mean? Fucking these young linebackers, which they're getting. That's good, fucking for them, dog. Because you know what I mean. There's always guys like that are next man up, you know what I mean? You've seen it, with Masterson going down last week with the concussion, and Diablo's been out for a couple weeks now, bro. So it's like it's very nice to see that, you know what I mean, we didn't like fall off the fucking cliff with fucking the linebackers, because you know what I mean. Actually, I like Bernie the way he was playing, dog. He could play more aggressive, I think, but I like the way he was playing for like, a step-in player like that. He's still going to get better. You know what I mean? Jalen Smith only played, a handful of times, but he for just coming in there right off the fucking street, dog. I mean, off the practice squad, dog. It was learn a new system. It was just, I like what I see from the defense today, though. It was for sure. I mean, I mean, it was Danny DeVito's grandson, but
I know.
But you know what I mean?
What's the name? Go on, Grape. I'm sorry.
Was that true? Is he related to the dude?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't think so.
Rose Cliff, what's up, bro? Salute.
I think it was a good display of a different team.
Mm-hmm.
I seen the energy a bit different, better. I don't want to have to rain on a parade or anything, but I am happy that we got a victory.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit, at least more than 10 minutes of a fucking.
Nah, bro. because I don't have a lot of time with you. I don't have a lot of time with you. But it's
let's go, Gravy. Get it.
And the Giants are they. I'm glad we ain't like that. You know what I mean? That was a bad team we played against.
Yeah.
And they had their starter get hurt, and then they brought in a dude. And I'm not, like I said, I'm happy that we got the win. We needed this win. Mm-hmm. And it's something that come out positive. Everything was working. And then I don't think it would have happened if the old guys were here. I thought it would have been more conservative. And if we won, then I could say that. If we won with the other guys, it probably would have been a close game. But to knock them out and start up like this shows you that this coach made an impact on everybody. And so did it lit a fire. I've never seen Graham put in pressure like that ever since he's been here.
Yeah.
They were coming from everywhere. He was blitzing Palomar.
Yeah, that I will talk about, like, because I was talking to him.
He was blitzing the corners. He was blitzing linebackers that don't even really play. Bernie was in there getting blitzing, and then they're lucky that Saquon Barkley's a good run blocker, or we would have had 10, 11, 12 sacks.
Yeah,
but he didn't get in there.
Sam was looking good. Shout out to Miguel, not Alden Smith. What's Smith, the one that we picked up just recently? I can't think of his first name. Right now.
Yeah, he did a good job. He spelled it. I want to give a lot of shout out. I want to shoot out a shout out to all our DBs. Our DBs did a great job.
Yep.
For whatever receivers they got. And also, man, Josh Jacobs, man, he ran his ass off. It's good seeing him that way. You can tell that the offensive line was getting confident. They dictated the line of scrimmage. And once you do that, man, you dictate the game.
Jacoby Myers,
exactly
one of my favorite Raiders, dog. Like, little by little.
That's exactly what this new offensive coordinator needed, was to dictate the game.
Yep.
His flow, he managed it, and then he had the Giants backpedaling all over the place. So he did a good job too.
I like what Arkham's saying right here. Shout out Arkham, bro. But yeah, that right there kind of coincides with what you're talking about and shit. You know what I'm saying? That throw to Tucker pushed them back, gave us a little bit of breathing room so we can start doing some shit up front. The crazy part about it is, man, we had the same amount of first downs against the Giants, 15-15. We had less plays, more yards. You know what I'm saying? On both aspects, you know what I'm saying? So total yards.
It's pretty much even, bro. It was pretty much even.
It was, but it's just and we had the time. We had the ball less of the time too. So defense was out there a little bit.
Yeah, it was just at the end. They were running the ball and they couldn't, like, they needed to run it 4 times. That's why there was like 3 or 4 like turnover on, like, I think it was like 3 turnover on downs that they got down, like, where they were driving the ball a little bit. They were getting into our side, but field goals weren't helping them. So, like, they needed to score touchdowns, so they were just turning the ball over, which caused them to have the ball a little bit more because the Raiders were getting a little bit more conservative and running the ball a little bit more right there and going 3 and out a lot. I mean, they were up 27-0, so I think that was what, I mean, they got away a little too conservative, but I just think at the end it was like kind of out of reach. You know what I mean? So I think that's what kind of like evened up the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Because at one point, we were dominating that fucking, even the time of possession at one point. Like I think it was in the second half where they caught up, like in the third, like towards the end of the third quarter, fourth quarter.
Yeah, because I mean that's when they were getting most of their fucking yards. They only got the 6 points. There were
times when we didn't even get a third down, and that's great.
Yeah,
our third down drive.
It's still shit. We're under.
What was it?
Fucking 5 for 14.
Yeah, and our touchdown drive, we didn't even get a third down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was on scoring drives. That's good. That was probably more. It was probably more at the end of the game, though. I'm predicting.
Yeah, because that's when we went out 3 and out.
They were running the ball. They were running the ball a lot when it was 20 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Circus in the building. I see Raider Paul's going crazy in here. Fucking, you guys are crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking Roach Cliff was on here saying something. AOC Tucker had a lot of reps together since camp. I would expect that to be a deep guy. Yeah, that's true. Yes, sir. Facts, Ja. Keep that foot on the gas. Yep, Stamens on wins. I seen they took it off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But the defense was still out there doing their thing. Yep. So, damn. It's looking good, bro. It looked really.
Now we ain't happy with 30 points now. No, we're not happy with 30 points.
No, we should have got 40, bro. Yeah. 50. 70. I was playing. So Aiden played fucking good. I checked some of his the highlights. I watched this dude named Jack Kroger Sports or whatever the fuck. Watched his shit, his breakdown of the way Aiden played. Watched a little bit of the game. He played really, really well, bro. Like he was confident. He could play. Like, you know what I'm saying? He put the ball where it needed to be. He wasn't shook. You know, he didn't get fucking rushed at all, bro. Like I didn't see him rushed at all. They were up on
no turnovers.
Nothing. And we got two turnovers too, bro. So no more than that.
Yeah. That is the offensive line. Offensive line gave him a pocket. He still tends to hang on to the ball a little bit longer.
Right.
But it worked out for him because we protected. And that's.
Yeah, and there was countless of turnover on downs too, though.
We
got
there was 4 turnover on downs. 4 of them. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, those are
really, really good.
And one of them was in their territory.
Yep.
So it's like that shit's like those are almost just as good as turnovers. I mean, they don't go on the turnover sheet, but shit, you get the ball over without them scoring, though. You know what I mean? So that's
they had this fool going for it on 4th down on his own 35.
Yeah, no shit.
This fool, he was on his own 35-yard line.
Hey, Roach.
Somebody would have jumped on the ball too. Meek punched out. He would have had another fucking forced fucking fumble.
Well, he did. Like, he did get that.
He fucking got that shit, but they didn't fucking jump on it. He didn't get it either because he like kind of was like flipping over like shit. He didn't know what the ball was, but
he did that Pac-Man Tillman on his ass.
Yeah, he been doing that shit. He did that shit in the first half too to break up a big time like 3rd down. It was a 3rd down. They passed it. It would have been a 1st down easily, and fucking he got there and just punched that shit right out.
Yeah,
right at the last second, you know, and then his interception, bro. Meek impressed me today a lot down on the defensive side, bro. Him, I mean, Hobbs got a big interception. Blaine's always, you know, out there, you know, fucking around the ball. He calls, you know, him
man. He grew on me a little bit.
Him and Peters kind of caused the Hobbs interception. You know what I mean? It was that shit was like a hot potato, though. It was just take your pick type of shit. Like, bam, like, you know what I mean? Like
that was his first interception ever, right?
What happened?
That was yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think so, though.
No,
was it? Oh no, I think he had one in his rookie year. I think he had one in his rookie year.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, the first one this year. Raider Romero, shout out Raider Romero, and see NVD money in the building too. Shout out to you guys, man. But he said, "What if we had won if McDummy was still here?" I don't care because he's not here, and I don't give a fuck. And we won today.
Yeah, it don't really matter. It don't really matter because he would have started Jimmy or he would have started Hoyer.
Yeah.
So I don't think so.
I told you so. Okay.
Right. I was thinking that too, Gabe. I was thinking if this guy was here, he would have started Jimmy all over again. He would have, no matter what happened, he would have started Jimmy.
You know what? Look, I don't listen. The whole probation thing, man. Like that's what it feels like. We're off probation. Like I'm off probation. I can kick it. I'm not trying to go back to the fucking courthouse and just go kick it over there. And be like, hey, what are you guys doing? Like, guys, bro.
Like getting fired from the job and going over there to kick it with
you know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like, bro. Like I mean,
freedom. Like you see them all smoking cigars in the fucking locker room after with the phone.
Like that.
You haven't seen them like film from the locker room. Maybe that was a rule because that was a rule in the Patriots. So they were trying to bring the Patriots way over here. That probably wasn't for sure a rule when they were here that you know, filming in the locker room type shit. You know what I mean? So, but you seen them, you know, right after they were fucking. They didn't break that rule because probably that's not even a rule no more. But you know, they were on the fucking thing smoking. Max Crowley was smoking cigars, fucking hugging Mark. Mark Davis was in there. You know what I mean? That shit was cool, dog.
Down and see which one you're smoking. I tried to slow and see what kind of cigar they were smoking.
Jimmy was on the bench for his birthday. Stupid, yep.
He was up there. He was up there listening.
Yeah, he was talking. He was communicating with the coach and shit like that. So I mean, I like that. I like that about him. He ain't the type of guy that's going to like soak and he knows he's getting paid handsomely, dog. You know what I mean? He ain't tripping too much, dog. Like we might take it like that, but like, because you know, what I mean, he has gotten his job taken over, but who's to say he's not used to it?
I get to sit right here, get paid, and not get hurt. Shit,
yeah.
Hey, do that
it looks like he's a good look chump to getting a fucking one of these rookies to get behind him and they come and start good. Yeah, when they come in. So let's see.
You want your rookies to start? Call me up. 20
Call
million
me
a
up.
year.
Don't worry, they'll be better by half. They'll be better by half of the season. Don't even shoot it.
Garoppolo's a coach, bro. Now he's a
Hoyer.
He took over Hoyer's job on the bench.
Yeah, because Hoyer was fucking not doing good on the bench when O'Connell got his chance the first time.
Brady P said, "Who said be careful with what you wish for? The entire team been cleansed from the Patriots thing. Finally, got a coach that makes correct decisions based off best scenarios, not off of poor play selection."
I mean, we still gotta see it more. It's a small sample size. It's a one game, but we gotta go. We needed to go 7-2. We gotta go 6-2 now. We gotta go 6-2. It's one game at a time. Let's go. I think 6-2 gets us in for sure. You know what I mean? 6-2 gets us in for sure from now on. Like, but I mean 6-2. Like, we got the we can make it 5-2. You know what I mean? And then the tough part of our schedule comes, but who's to say we can't? We're gonna get some momentum. I think coming in, dog. Because I think on Sunday, I think it's gonna be more of the same thing, dog. Like of this, because it's like the good thing is that they scheduled it this way. Like now, it's you play the other New York team, but
what's up,
they're kind of trying to see that they're trying to stick around too. Like you know what I mean? The Jets are trying to stick around too, win games, lose game, win game, lose game. So it's gonna be a big game for both of them. But I just think the energy that the Raiders are playing with right now, dog, is going to be the difference in that game, and I think they're going to cause fucking Zach Wilson to make what he does pretty much a lot. You know what I mean? Some errant throws. You know what I mean? And I think we still have to watch out for like Breece Hall and shit like that. But I think we can fucking go. We can do something on this, like in this type of style. Now we may not score as much because our defense is probably a little bit better, but I could see another win like that next week.
Yeah,
especially on prime time.
Yeah, prime time too. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of good fucking matchups. Their defense is really, really good, and even though like when we start really, really looking at this whole thing, bro, like this was but it was crazy but perfect timing. We are playing one of the worst teams in the NFL. You know what I mean? But we're right there with them. You know what I mean? We're like Cincinnati. They literally compared it to Cincinnati Bengals right now because they don't know if the Cincinnati Bengals are going up, down, left, right, or whatever. We're not. We're kind of in the same situation, except they're more stable. But
they're on a roll now.
They always do this shit, right? But
it's tough right now.
Yeah, for us to be compared to that, and a lot of people keep saying that it's like, oh well, it's not that we're not talented, we're just not executing. You know what I mean? If you really look at AP, bro, the way he did his thing, bro, he was just watching the game, and he was getting the information. He was letting people do their fucking job, bro. That's where a lot of people, where I enjoyed it. That's where like you see everybody was involved. One of the times when I went to LA the first time or the second time to the Rams game, I seen fucking what's the name, McDaniels out there by himself. Nobody was around him, and I've always noticed that shit, bro. Like for real. I'm just thinking about that shit right now. When I went to the game and I'm sitting there looking at this guy, nobody was sitting around him. Nobody was around him. Like no teammates, no anybody. What do you think? Hey, get this. No communication as a coach. And everyone's like, oh, no, they do that all the time. Nah, man, a coach is supposed to be in the mix. You've seen him moving up and down, talking to people, getting into people's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just, people coming off the sideline, the field goal unit, you know what I'm saying? The guy's coming off defense. He's involved, bro. That's what I think this team really, really needed, bro, because the players and the talent is there. Now it's just they have to put it together, but we're going to be facing another good defense. And this Giants team was a good beat up team. We needed this win. We needed to do this shit. Now we need to figure out how to do it again. When you said, "Hey, you're off on Wednesday. We'll see you till Wednesday," motherfucker. You better be in that motherfucker tomorrow. What you talking about? We got some win. You're gonna relax on the fucking days off, but we need to talk about what we're gonna do moving forward now, because this was a good game overall to get the morale going and shit like that. But it's gonna get real pretty quick. And I want, you know what I mean? I know Gravy was kind of looking at that too, but I'm just happy that we actually got
Tuesdays are a normal day off, and then Monday is like film day.
Yeah.
But usually off a good win, the coach will let you have Monday off. So
there'll be a lot of people in the building still, getting treatment and shit.
Yeah, I was just joking, but you see what I'm saying? But I just like, it's just time to go back to work, bro. He did say something. He said we're 1-0 right now. Next week we're 0-0. We gotta go. I think he said that, but because that's what I say, and I thought I heard him say that shit. But
he heard you, bro. He heard you.
Hey, hopefully. So next week it's 0-0, bro. Like even when we lose, bro, like we're 0-0. That's what it is. We go to the next week. That's you go to the next play. You do the next thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit back and just relish on something that you win. That's only getting you one part closer to where you really need to go and shit. So. You know what I mean? I think it's just a different vibe. It's a different feel. It's a different team, bro. Same team, different attitude. You know what I mean? It's dope.
Just Josh Jacobs, dog. Just like, I don't know, dog. Like, he has not ran like that all year, dog. I don't know, like, what the fuck it is. Like I won't say like it was a play calling or thing, but it might have been the attitude towards him or something like that, because he hasn't ran like that.
Offensive line ain't blocked like that all year. Offensive line has not blocked like that all year.
That too, because they were getting off the ball and they were meeting the defensive line like a yard down the field, like up the field. You know what I mean? They weren't absorbing the contact. They were causing the contact. You know what I mean? Off on run plays, not like they've been doing. You know what I mean? Tyree Wilson too, dog. Like, he was a lot faster off the ball today. Like on that one sack that he got. You know what I mean? It's like that. I mean, and he was in there on a couple of tackles too, and a couple of big tackles. You know what I mean? Like where he was coming in the end and still making the tackle in the middle. So I mean, I like the how Tyree played today. Under his new regime. Hopefully that was probably the reason. He was getting a little bit held back too, because now, like you guys were saying, like I still wanted to see, especially because, you know what I mean, I still had questions about Patrick Graham. Like he did play, he did kind of like show me a little bit today that he was kind of being a little bit held back, because he did use a lot more pressure. Yep. He did use a lot more blitz, and then especially because of the words that Antonio Pierce used, you know what I mean, in his opening press conference when he said that he was going to let Patrick Graham let him loose. You know what I mean? He was going to basically let him loose. So just that makes sense now. You know what I mean? Now seeing it, now it makes sense. You know what I mean? That's what I was talking about last week too. Like, I want to see it first. I mean, and it's cool that we've seen it right here, but it's like next week we got to dial up the same thing, dog. We gotta do more of the same. Hopefully we can get some guys back, some of the other linebackers back on the field next week too. You know what I mean? Hopefully Divine could practice some this week, and what's his name could go through his concussion protocol. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be a physical game for sure, dog. This on Sunday, it's gonna be I think it's gonna be one of those.
Yeah,
they're gonna make it physical. They're gonna make it out. Physical. That's the way they play. So don't get it twisted. That's why against this team, against the Jets, at the physical team up front and things like that. And then the thing I seen more of, if you watch the game again and you watch the offensive line, is that you seeing the little sprinkles that this guy wants to do, where he comes from and stuff. He comes from a more of a zone blocking, kind of like Gruden's zone, where there's a lot of movement from the offensive line, and Jacobs was so used to that for a couple of years with Gruden, is that he knew what to do. He knew where that cutback was at, and then he would miss. They would ankle leg tackle him, and you ain't gonna get, unless you wrap up his legs fully, squeeze the shit out of him. He's gonna bust out of that, and that's what he did today. He started going uphill, going north to south, cutbacks, and then you seen.
Hey, did you see that dude make a hit on him? Did you see that dude make a hit on him like in the first quarter?
Whatever. He got stuck.
He got stuck in that one.
And he was smiling with that shit. Yep.
He's smiling.
Yeah, he was.
He looked at him and nodded like that.
He could have got up. He could have got up and like kind of been mad about it and asked for a penalty or something like that because of helmet, the helmet contact. He could have been, because some players would. But just the way he got up and laughed about it, dog, and just, kept just grinding, dog, and just made him play even better. Like, just woke his ass up. I love that shit, dog.
What's up, Terrence? How you doing, Mr.
Jacobs, man. Jacobs is hopefully this is the game that just gets him going for the rest of it. Because if he gets going, dog, it's gonna make things for fucking Aiden so much easier.
Yep.
You seen it. You seen how he was getting the ball.
What's up, brother?
Aiden's gonna have
Turkey.
Aiden's going to be the next, it's going to be the next person that's like, like when you can have a great running game, dog, like I don't care, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie, dog, like as long as you don't turn the ball over with the weapons that you have around there, you know what I mean? You can make plays, dog. You can look good. Mike G, what's cracking, Mike G?
What's cracking, Mike G? I know he's happy.
Let me say it again. Mike G, what's cracking, Mike G?
Yeah, there he goes. You're famous, Mike G. You're famous.
I'm not Hollywood, bro.
I'm not Hollywood.
Low is Hollywood.
Shit, I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be.
He's Beverly Hills. He's Beverly Hills. He's the Rodeo.
Trying to be in
Rodeo Low. Rodeo Low.
Hey, like a little patch that says live, so I can put it right here.
Just put it live right here.
Raider Nation. I'm putting it white out right here live.
Spell it with an A. Live. So stupid.
Live. Nah, but
get a difference, man. We get along and shit when we get a good win.
Bro,
we lose right when we start to show me the man. Fuck Gravy.
Yeah, bro, man. I do the same thing when I'm out of phone.
Fuck low, bro.
Mess up my day.
Adam Butler look good. Jenkins look good. Nichols look good. Dog. Like all these motherfuckers look good today. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's been games like this where we look good against teams that are just on the lower side of the NFL, basically on the lower NFL total poll, basically. You know what I mean? But today was just different though. Like usually when we on these type of games, we play down to this type of competition. We played down like the Giants. It would have been a 10-6 game. You know what I mean? We probably would have won, another game. And that's what I get with other people. Like, but I do like if we would have won another game, like this game would have been winnable, I think, even for Jimmy G, but it would have been more like a 13-6 game, 13-9 game type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just love the way we won, dog. Like this shit was just, the defense was dominating. The offense was just efficient. You know what I mean? Did not turn the ball over. And it was just, At the end, it got kind of, it got complacent. It got, very conservative. But I think it was just, it was a 4-score game. You know what I mean? I just think that at that point, it was just kind of like, and I don't like that approach because I think, when you keep it conservative, you can get guys hurt. You know what I mean? Because when you're not going 100% in football, that's when guys get hurt.
Yeah. And
I just think like it's, they got a little too conservative, just running the ball too much. You did kind of see, even at the very end, like when Jacobs did get to his 100, they were kind of trying to get him to 100. He kind of like, was leaning over, kind of took a big hit. He kind of, I don't know what it was, kind of hurt his foot a little bit or something like that. Right before the carry where he got the 100 yards, and then he didn't get it the next. Like you could tell he was like in the huddle a little bit, kind of, hurting a little bit. But I mean, I didn't think nothing much of it because he still ran the next couple plays. So I think he still be good. But that's where you can, sometimes it's not that, not that forgiving. Sometimes you get guys hurt like that shit.
When he went down, that's when I kind of
every one of them 99 yards. He earned every one of those 100 yards.
Oh sure. Yeah. But no, when what's the name went down and I seen the video come in, I was like, all right, now this is something that this defense needed, especially with the timing and everything like that. They needed a team to beat up on, bro, because you know what I'm saying. And this was a fucking beating. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
this
But,
is not a win that like you just scrape by. It's not
yeah,
like one of those. This is a win that you just
yeah,
see them
that you stand. Yeah,
cigars.
Supposed
Like
to do that to the teams like this.
yeah,
yeah,
that's what you're supposed to.
If you're, that just shows you right there, we're not the same.
Yeah,
We're a better team than what we showed before. It can happen. You know what I mean?
4-5,
if,
dog. Like we're right there. Like literally one game behind the last playoff spot. You know, like and it's just so much time. There's so much season left. I mean, I know that there could be a letdown, or I don't think there's gonna be a letdown. I'm not gonna wood right now for you, but it's like I just think that this energy was kind of like expected today, but I also think that we could sustain it, dog, because I think the guys, the way that they won today is going to go a long way. Like they know that they can beat some teams up, dog, if they play together. They play, with opportunistic football, taking the ball away.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Not turning the ball over. Bro, they could beat anybody playing like that. I don't care, like if the Giants were, 2-6, like they can beat anybody if they play like that, because that's the formula of winning. You don't turn the ball over, not many penalties. You ran the ball, and it's just like you took the ball away from them. Bro, that's the perfect formula for any team to win a game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think that's
that this dude Bo, man, he was excited because he's over here chucking the ball when we up 30 to something. He throwing that ball when it was
Yeah,
30 to something.
doing that
I
shit.
go, damn, you don't play the better kick back.
Yeah, he wanted to do that
go,
shit. I was like, hell yeah.
But see, I thought it was like once he took Jacobs out, and then they were running the ball, going 3 and outs. They were just wasting time. But
yeah, killing it. Yeah.
But after that, this guy said, "Man, I don't like looking like this. I don't like looking like this." He started throwing the ball to Devontae, and after he got that deep ball, and then I was like, "Damn, this guy, he's 24 points ahead over here chucking it."
You know what's crazy, Roach? I was looking for Graham, bro. I didn't see him and shit like that at all on the sidelines. That was the one thing I was looking for. Even my shout out moms, bro. She was like, "Hey, where's Graham at?" Because I know he probably doesn't like McDaniels. That's why he was up in the booth. I looked at my mom like, "What?" But yeah, so she had said that shit too. But I was looking for him. I didn't see him. I didn't see him on the sideline. But I mean, I liked what he was pushing up, bro. Like that was some good shit, bro. Me personally. Yeah, it says Bo knew the scheme of this offense shit looked so much smoother. We couldn't tell what we were running. Yes, wasn't non-predictable. It was just different.
And then if you play like that, you could be anybody, dog.
What about that one trick play where he was like coming like this, and he was like, "What's the name?" Was going like this, and they called the play. Yeah, and I was like, "All right, I see what you're doing."
He was pointing that he was gonna do this route. He was pointing like he was gonna do that route, and he got the end route.
And then he turned around, and then they did some other shit.
Just like that, a little thing like that, bro, would mess up your linebackers.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Mess them up because they go by movements and shit like that.
Yeah.
And they focus on it. They put their eyes on it. Yeah. Boom, you're gone like that.
It's just that way he was commanding the offensive line though too, like the pre-snap though, like that shit was impressive from Aiden too, dog. Like he was calling out the blitz, he was calling out where the pressure was coming from. Like that shit was impressive, dog. You know what I mean? For a fucking young kid like that, dog. And like he was clean pocket the whole day. He rarely got touched. Dude was fucking. I mean, to me, dog. Like I know he didn't have a touchdown pass, and I know some people are gonna harp on that. The people like that but his day to me, dog, was just the way we need him to play. Exactly the way we need him to play.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't kill our.
And he's gonna get better. He's gonna get better, dog.
We didn't go backwards.
Nope.
Not a whole lot.
A couple times. I mean, we every team does. It doesn't matter.
Not to where it hurt, bro. Not third and fucking 2.
Yeah.
3rd and 1. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
That's when we would shoot ourselves in the foot and go back, and then Carlson would come out there. Or
yep.
And I like the decisions he made. The decisions he made to kick the field goals, I would have did the same thing. You know, or it wasn't.
Yeah,
you
at
did
that
all your
point,
damage. You did
you're
your
up
damage
21.
in the 24, going up 24.
Yeah, you're up 21-0, and then you're still gonna get the ball. Like the announcers were saying, you're still gonna get the ball after the half. Like, I mean, just fucking go for the field goal, get the points, and then you got a chance to make another field goal. Bro, you went up 4 scores right there. 4 scores with 2 field goals coming to the block.
You know what I seen on, you guys are kind of bringing it up about Aiden, the way he looked. Remember that audible that we're on 3-1, and then he was up on the line and he seen everything stacked up. He said, "Fuck," and went back and went past and fucking did that. I haven't seen an audible like that so apparent to where they could have changed everything up and they didn't know what they were gonna do in a long time, bro. At least the last 3 years, because you know what, they couldn't fucking do certain things like this.
The one thing I will say is like, yeah, they weren't like every quarterback. They'll call like a protection type, like a protection type audibles. Like Jimmy G was calling it like protection, but they wouldn't go like really into like totally different plays. You know what I mean? Like it was like more because they knew like McDaniels was like, this is the play I want you to run. You know what I mean? So it was like kind of like stick to that play, which that's why I think, sometimes teams would get a little bit. It's not that it was predictable, but it was just like that set. Oh, they know that set because that's in film. That's what they're running in film. Like, so teams will be able to like identify that shit. These are fucking smart ass fucking players, dog. You know what I mean? So they'll be able to identify shit. And just the way that they ran today is like some of the wrinkles that they had in some of the plays, because like some of the formations were the same and all that shit, but it's just the wrinkles that they had in the things, dog. Like the like even the wide receiver screens when they pulled all the linemen, you know what I mean? And they just had all the fucking like that shit it just was different. Like the little wrinkles was just great to see. Like the play that you said about Jacoby, where he kind of like, like he got the defense, on their heels, like, oh shit, what the fuck is he doing? Like, is he confused or not? Like, and then he just, ran it in.
Yeah.
That shit was, I like it, dog. I hope it. I think it's gonna continue, dog. I think these fools are gonna like go on a type of run, almost like the 1 year where 2 years ago, the COVID year, you know what I mean, where we made it to the playoffs 10-7. I think it's gonna be something like that along those lines, dog, because the team's gonna play for each other. They you could tell that they love their coach, dog. Like they look like even after the game, dog. Like Adams, you know what I mean, didn't get too much, get into too much. He wasn't too much involved in the game plan, right? But you could see in his eyes, dog, when fucking Antonio Pierce is giving that fucking he's giving that like speech at the end of in the post game. You could tell that Adams is in it. Like Adams is all in right now, dog. Like he's fucking like all those. He has the attention of all of those motherfuckers in that locker room.
Yeah,
and I think that's just one thing that like Josh McDaniels, that was one of the biggest things. His message was kind of like falling on deaf ears already, though.
So check this out. Freaking road trip. AOC reportedly en route to an area hospital due to having a boner that lasted longer than 4 hours after the win. That's a good one. I like that shit. That's fucking crazy, bro. But no, shout out Hitstick too, man. He's at the building. Shit, who's this right here?
I want to talk shit on the dude, but he needs to get somebody to dress him.
Yeah, we need to get someone that trims
You just won a football game, bro. Come on.
A white shirt with a bacon neck and shit. Like, what the fuck is
that? Bro.
I know you went to Purdue and all that, but
and so shout out
shit don't fly in Vegas, bro. You gotta look slick. You look like you just won a game.
Like Dion, you gotta be like Dion, right? Remember, like you dress good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You feel good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But he's a married dude, like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I ain't tripping. He's like, oh, I ain't trying to, flash on these hoes. I'm just trying to win some Super Bowls, bro.
What does the wife look like? Does she let you dress like that? Say, hey, babe, we got to make you look better at the post.
Yeah, look, we got to get you a little button up or something like that. Let me tell you, get you some UFOs. Stupid. Anyways, Ghost of G Network podcast with Mike Escari. Okay, hopefully I'm not saying that wrong. It says McConnell's ability to throw down the field is what gave us a complete game. The downfield threat opened up Jacobs to the run game. The defense couldn't cheat. Likewise, the run game made the pass more efficient. Yep, we've been tired of saying that shit. That's what we're saying we've been needing, and that actually happened. Pretty nice, bro. Thanks for pulling up, man. If you've never been here,
we talked about that at length.
Yeah, like over for the last couple of things. But yeah, well, I hear you though, bro.
We went back and forth, and hey, we had one deep completion, right? that would be considered a deep ball to others, but a deep ball in the NFL is 20 yards, around 20 yards. But that was a great catch. That was a great catch by Tucker. Great throw, and you got to sell out for that, you know. But it didn't. It happened so late in the game that it didn't benefit Josh Jacobs, because that's all I heard was that. And that's what me and you were talking about. How would it benefit Josh Jacobs? But Josh Jacobs did have a good game, and he got that throw. So it mixed into two. So I guess everybody's right.
One of the things I want to push back with you, because I know you say Josh Jacobs don't run to the outside. He had a couple outside runs, bro, that broke pretty well. Like they were just
they were pulling this time. They were pulling linemen.
I think they were just designed well, and they were executed well, because he was once he kind of like hesitated. He had that little slow, let everything develop type kind of feel, and then when he seen that hole, bro, like he was hitting motherfuckers, bro. So like
you gotta be patient.
Yeah,
but be patient. He was patient.
Right, but we have talked about that too. If you don't have the deep ball, then you can't have these guys backing off. They'll just stack the box, bro. And then, you know what I mean? He's not going to go nowhere. So this was something that the whole team needed. You know what I'm saying? It's I guess a carburetor, you would say. You know what I mean? In order for it to get to open everything up. You know what I mean? You need that.
Right in the beginning of the first series, you seen what they were doing to Devontae.
Oh yeah,
one side. One whole third of that side was just a safety in a corner.
Yeah,
that was it. They played zone. Sometimes he came up and had a safety right behind Devontae. So that's why Myers had such a good game. And you know, with the intermediate routes, so what was so smart that he did was he'll just have Jacobs do a deep pattern, and then Myers would come underneath, and then he'll hit him there.
Yeah, the thing about Myers though is like that dude for a receiver, dog. He'll block. He'll fucking do everything you ask him to, dog. Like that dude that's why he's some of these quarterbacks' favorites, dog. Like that fool is. He does everything right, like as a wide receiver kind of, dog. Other than that fucking, throwing the ball back last year, I mean, for the Patriots, but he didn't help us win. You know what I mean? So I don't give a fuck. But it's like.
And Gabe, when you have an attitude like that, as someone as your leader, that you do that extra work, because that's for you to take pride in that, to block somebody that you're not even getting the ball, because you know how receivers are, bro. You know what I mean? They really don't want to get into nothing unless they get the ball. But the way that Myers and Devontae Adams is real good at it, the way they block downfield for their running backs, I seen a little bit more extra push by them this game because of the attitude in the locker room, the get at you. You know what I mean? They were moving the ball. Jacobs is having a good game. They feel good about it, and then when you seen the tosses. The couple of games back, dude, it was negative yardage, bro. Negative. We'll be 5-7 yards back. Now we had successful, I counted at least 3 or 4 good tackle pulling, guard pulling, tight ends moving with receivers. You ain't gonna be able to stop that. I love that shit when that happens like that, because that's one of the oldest plays in the playbook. Everybody has it, is a toss. And then him being patient, seeing that crease open up, boom, going sliding through it, hitting people, that's the Jacobs that we need, and we have to have. Confident Josh Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
He's running confident. You ain't gonna be able to hold that dude, man.
And see, Devon, like, shout out to Roach Clip, man. Roach Clip's been on point with a couple of things, bro. But like, I was actually thinking this during the game too. Like, if Devontae Adams doesn't get the ball like fucking 20 times a game, man, and Myers gets it, Mayers gets it, fucking Josh Jacobs is the fucking heart and soul of the team. Like, you know what I mean? The heartbeat. That's what fucking, you know, Coach AP said. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if that's the case, I know Devontae ain't gonna say, "Oh, I'm getting all this money, and all I have to do is catch maybe about like 6 balls a game and get a touchdown a game." He ain't gonna be tripping as long as it's contributing to winning. He don't care, bro. You know what I mean? One way or another, these guys are gonna get paid, and they've already earned their spot. So like, if he's getting hit less and he's more of a decoy to where he can do that and do some blocking, man, he's all for it, bro. He wants to win a championship with the Raiders, bro. And that's what it comes down to. People try to say, "Oh, well, it's about players, about players." It is about players, bro, but they all have to come together and play for each other, and that's what they're doing. That's what they did this game, and hopefully we moving forward, we can see that shit, you know what I mean, just continue and grow, because there's gonna be times where Josh Jacobs ain't gonna be able to produce, man. They're just clogging the lines. They can't get nothing. DA's gonna have to break those fucking, do some crossing patterns, get in the slot, do some shit, and do some work. You know what I mean? Like, but that's when they have to adjust and shit like that. But as far as right now is concerned, bro, this game was damn near a well-fought game. Everybody came together, and there's nothing could change it. Even Aiden O'Connell with no touchdowns, bro. They put up points. He has 0 touchdown passes.
You're saying that's what running the football does.
Yeah, exactly.
Running the football successfully. And it don't have to be 165 yards. They're just barely 100.
Yeah.
That's establishing a running game.
Yeah.
2 TD from Josh. That's big.
Josh, that's really good, bro. That's really good. That opened up all that shit that everybody got, it seems. And the only thing that I would say that the OC did, or that kind of changed everything, was Jacobs getting the ball throw to him. You know, we've seen that a lot, and he didn't get if any receptions. I didn't see it, not a one. But he was running the ball successfully, so it kind of cheaters that.
Yeah. So Terrence said McDipshit is holding the team back, and then Omar, shout out to Omar, bro. He said word around Allegiant Stadium is that McDaniel tried to go into the locker room afterwards and got escorted out. This was stupid. Justin J made a clip saying thank you AP for taking him off the bench because McDaniel's benched him. Sheesh, shit, I gotta see that shit. Talking about Coach, and shout out to everybody that's in the building, bro. We have 8 playmakers on offense. It took 9 games, and that'll take 9 games to use them. Yep, there it is. We should have had Chandler Jones and Le'Shawn McDaniels. Fucking photo. That's a good one. Big facts. Run the game. Open up RO. Yeah, that part. Shout out his stick. I don't know if you guys.
How many names does this McDaniels have? McDildo,
McDildo, McShitnut,
McClown, McDildo, McStupid, Make everything, dog. Anything.
He got more names than you got DJ names, Lo.
Yeah, I know, bro. I got like 80 of them too, bro. Still working on them.
DJ,
DJ, call me tomorrow.
We'll call you DJ McDaniels.
McFailure.
McDildo. DJ McDildo.
It's the Dilio. McPaula.
Nah, but hey, dog, it's just. But today was just a
McFuck up.
I'm trying to think if it's like real, you know what I mean? Fucking 30-6, dog. We haven't had a win like that in fucking years, dog. You know what I mean? It's like shit, man. 30-6.
Rodeo Low. What's up?
30-6. Here we go.
I'd love to have been in that. I would have loved to have been at a today, dog.
Make has relatives, nothing is now.
For sure.
McVisor, McDoofus.
Today would have been a great day to been at fucking the game. Fuck, we should have chose this game.
I know. Shit, McFire.
McFire. There you go, Jolie. Jolie just come once and just drop the mic.
Fire. Just bam. He just dropped it on the table. McFry. He's McFire. Oh, that's a good one. Joe Ali won this week the round of McFire and then McFucktard. Oh shit. Check this out. I seen this video. I don't know if it's true or not, but there was a 63 or 60. I think it was a 63 Impala Super Sport that pulled up into the game. And they said it was a fucking coach. They said it was our coach. That AP busted out. Did you guys see that shit? That he busted out his Impala and drove it into the fucking
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Motherfucker straight from Compton. He ain't lying.
Yes, kind of live up to that fucking, that moniker now though. So it's like for the Compton, you know what I mean? You kinda have to bring in the
fucking shit, bro. Hey, shit.
Oh
my God.
He fucking shit. Fucking Mc Ice, fucking Vanilla Ice, fucking McDaniels. Cause you know that Suge Knight fucking.
What did I start, bro? What did I start?
Nah, no, you just started all kinds of shit. McChicken, McDevil, the devil.
McDaniels is probably Belichick's stepson.
Probably, bro. Shit.
$45
million for 1.5 years of fucking. Not bad.
How about the report that said that, according to Vic Taper, Brady's going to have a big influence in who's the next coach. They're going to look for the coach together. Look for coach and GM together.
Who said that?
That was a report from
I seen that shit too.
Vic Taper's I guess he's like a Raider reporter, one of the Raider reporters.
Hey yo, we're at the hour mark, man. We're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys. Peace. No, I was playing. I'm just fucking gravy. I made a deal with Grady that we'll at least stay for an hour and a half every time because he was yelling at me and shit, whatever and that. But anyways, thank you guys for.
I wasn't the only one. Yeah, the other co-host was also saying.
Well, the other co-host doesn't say nothing. He doesn't say nothing.
Yeah, he does. You just don't know.
Yeah, I just don't know. He just doesn't tell me.
Yeah.
We're talking about you, Gabe.
When you're so-called putting the leash on your dog at 9 o'clock.
I have to go do the roof. I have to go put up solar panels in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I mean, I like to be honest. Like Taper is a Terrence, and I guess all eyes were like he's always talking out of his ass, and that Taper's not in the locker room. I just to me even if it's just a rumor, that wouldn't be a bad idea though, because as far as I don't think Brady has anything to do with that Patriot type. Well, he don't give a fuck about that shit. All you see when he went to Tampa, he was just he's not that type of I have a feeling that he could do a lot of good in at least advising. You know what I mean? Pretty much pointing in the right direction if he's if he's going to be, especially if he's going to be an eventual minority owner, he's going to want the team to succeed. You know what I mean? So I just think that's and his influence could bring somebody probably top tier.
That's true too.
Because you know a lot of people fucking, you know what I mean? They fucking
Harbaugh is way older than Tom Brady, bro.
Because football wise,
they didn't play at Michigan with each other.
And then football circles, you see how much between them and that fraternity, because you know how when they say when they're the NFL players, they're like a fraternity. Mm-hmm. It's between them, they have so much fucking respect for fucking Brady, dog. Everybody, pretty much. It's almost universal type shit where every player talks great about Brady, dog. You know what I mean? At this point, and it's just with his type of influence, fuck the McDaniels shit, because now that Brady is one who made McDaniels anyway, kind of. You know what I mean? So it's I just think that as much as we probably were don't like the dude, and he's still part of that, kind of that some people still look at him as the Patriot way, you know what I mean, type of shit. But I just think he's a little bit different, dog. I think he would get some good advice, you know what I mean, as in who to hire next.
Yeah, I'm not with that Harbaugh shit.
I'm not with the Brady shit neither, because that was initially what we're talking about. Brady and Harbaugh. I'm cool off Harbaugh. I understand the legacy shit, and I get that part. You know what I'm saying? But we keep on doing some shit that's gonna take us fucking years to rebuild, bro. We don't got that time. I don't know how much time I got left. I ain't trying to wait fucking years. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass for real. I'm being like for real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need that no more. I'm not saying we need instant results, but I don't want to go back into some old shit that just to try to make it some new shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool off that. When you turn around and you get to a certain pinnacle in the NFL and you can't get nowhere no more, and then you go down to college and then you're sitting there not even really winning a fucking bowl but staying contenders, bro, just stay down there, bro. Just stay down there. You don't come back up. Don't try to revamp yourself, bro. You're already too old. Unless it's like a 5-year.
He's gonna get banned. He's gonna get banned. If he gets caught for this shit, they ain't gonna let him be in college football no more.
I don't even know.
He ain't got no choice.
Until they say guilty.
Harbaugh.
Yeah. Until they say guilty, I really don't know. But yet at the same time, to come into Vegas with that shit, bro, I'm cool. That's like, I don't know. Like, I just don't see him coming, and I really don't.
If they were sign him to like a 3-4 year deal, I wouldn't be against it because he's the type of dude that's going to get you results quick. But he's not like, he's the type of dude like and you've heard this a lot of times with him. He's the type of dude that has to go to different organizations every once so often because he's the type of guy that he'll get the guys pumped up for the first year, second year, like that shit like that. But then after a certain amount of time, you're just like, fuck this dude. You know what I mean? And it's just like, but everywhere he's gone, he's won. You know what I mean? He's at least like probably not won the biggest game or whatever, but he's always on his team to like either the Super Bowl, the national championship, or something. You know what I mean? Along those lines. You know what I mean? So it's like he has won everywhere, but I just think he's like he wouldn't be one of those long-term type of solution type coach. You know what I mean? And it's like I think we're looking more in that sense. You know what I mean? We should be looking more in that role. Like, who can we get in here that's going to be able to be here? And actually, you know what I mean that's still a big long shot, you know what I mean? Because it's you see how many fucking coaches we've had with the most coaches ever. But if we hit on one, that's the plan, dog. Like to have them here for, you know, a decade or two. That's what you want. You know what I mean? Because if you could have your coach here that long, that means you're winning and sustaining.
These dudes will get tired of Harbaugh shit.
They'll get
And he's older too. Like I don't think he would last that long anyway in the NFL. Like Harbaugh, like I don't.
That's why I'm tripping out. Like I think it was Ja or somebody that said that Harbaugh and Brady played with each other in Michigan. I go, shit, man.
Like that's what I'm saying. If
Harbaugh was playing when they had the toilet seats, around your neck, and Brady was in the early 90s.
Short solution, I'm going with him. Like I'll go with him. You know what I mean? A 3-year, maybe 4-year. But I ain't going no fucking like that. But then again, I don't want that shit too, because then it's like, are we gonna end up starting all over when he wants to leave, or you know what I mean? Or teams are getting when I want somebody who's gonna be here for a long time, dog.
Well, he has a habit of getting these dudes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year contracts. So
yeah, we need to stay away from that.
We need to stay away from that. We really need to stay away from that. I know that he said that money, like, you know, the reports are, you know, everybody's saying that, I guess, you know, to Mark Davis, money ain't a problem. It's going to start becoming a problem if he keeps doing that, though. You know what I mean? It's like, I understand that, like, you know, he has like a money printing machine out there in Vegas, but shit, dog, $85 million? And then, you know, he still owes, like, I mean, not owes, but he still have to, like, pay some off of that. He still, and it's just like, it's just, we got to be smarter. That's it. That's all it pretty much is. It's not about, you know, the money that we're spending. It's just be smarter. You don't have to fucking make a point in signing a coach to a 10-year contract and all this bullshit. Nah, dog. Like,
they got stability. Makes them believe. They believe that they're going to be there 10 years, because a lot of coaches don't go in there and say, "Well, I'm going to fuck up in 1.5 years." You know, They think he's going to make something happen. But if they get Harbaugh,
coach,
he does get
4-year deals, dog. That's what they should be. 4-year deals, just like almost kind of like what they give like these players. 4 or 5 year deals, 4 or 5 year contracts on their second deals. Like, give them something like that to where if they're fucking go to the NFC Championship 1 year, or they go to the Super Bowl, say they go to the Super Bowl, then you could extend them and fucking rework the deal, add 3 years to their fucking deal or whatever, you know. But you don't have to be doing all that 6, 10 years, all that shit. Like 4, I would say the max, dog. Like 4 years, you gotta sign these motherfuckers, and hopefully they
He gets Harbaugh. If he gets Harbaugh, bro, and if we do get Harbaugh, I want him to go get Vic Fangio and Greg Roman. I just said that.
All right, check this out. So we're not getting Harbaugh. So let's just stop right there. Listen. This is one thing that we've had conversations about doing Raider shit. This is if we go get fucking Harbaugh, that's Raider shit, bro. Look, we're not even done with the season. Wait till the fucking season's over, and then we go from there, bro. Like, because I don't sit back and just wait. You want to start doing fucking mock drafts now? I'm not doing that shit, bro. Like the thing, dead ass, like for real. Because, and I don't want to sit on this fucking narrative that we can't talk about the team that just fucking won a good fucking game that needs to move and win more games, bro. Because the team that we're looking at right now, you can worry about the future, bro. But wait until the fucking season's said and done, then we can start looking into who's gonna be what and this, that, and third. But if we do a Harbaugh move, that's a fucking old school Raider move. That's a Marcus Peterson. That's a Marcus Peters fucking draft. That's a a Seymour. That's a fucking that's like an old school Raider shit that we need to do.
Seymour was dope when he played for the Raiders.
Right, but we had a shit team though.
Yeah, to me though, right now is
that's not.
I want Antonio Pierce actually to be our coach just because of the simple fact that means we're winning the rest of this year, and that means that's the way he got the job. You know what I mean? Because I think that's the only way he's going to get the job, right? So like if he ends up getting the job, it's because he ended up winning this year. You know what I mean? So it's like I that's the reason why I hope he ends up getting the job, because we won't have to go outside. He already knows this team. He kind of like these are kind of his guys too. He's not going to have to go through that fucking thing that everybody else goes through with their guys. He's probably going to end up getting some guys in here too, but it's still like that would make me feel more comfortable, because like, yeah, of course you want these flashy names and stuff like that, but if he can produce wins and we end up getting to the playoffs and all this bullshit, he needs to be the guy that stays, dog. You know what I mean? He needs to be the guy that, like, he obviously has these guys' ear, like, and he obviously is producing something, even if you don't think that he's a seasoned coach and all this shit. Like, he obviously, if we end up, doing what I think we can do, I know it's gonna be tough, but it's like he should for sure get that fucking look. You know what I mean? For damn sure, get that fucking look for him, and you know what I mean. It's just him, Champ, and all that shit. Like, get themselves their look.
So all I said, AP is an old school Raider move, and fucking they're green in a sense. Yeah, that is kind of an old school move. But see, the thing is, I don't want to continue doing this shit. I want to be over that shit. Now we haven't had a coach like this, okay, who's been in, like, that came in like this? Like, look, who did we bring in? Art Shell. Who else did we bring in? We brought in like other coaches like that twice. We brought in,
like Bears.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, we got rid of McDaniels because we had to. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got rid of him because he was just a fucking cancer on this whole fucking team. So of course we had to do this. What I said is, I don't want to turn around and go get another seasoned fucking seasoned fucking coach that's gonna do the same shit that Gruden did, or that fucking Archell did, or all these other coaches that just come in and out. I don't want to go too young like Lane Kiffin. I want to bring somebody in that's getting ready to fucking move forward. So if it's sticking with this guy for the next couple fucking years and just saying fuck it because we're not gonna pay him a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be on a year-to-year contract. Right now, he only has 9 games. 8 games now. So instead of looking at all the shit that could possibly happen, we need to see if this fucking team is even going to survive and fucking make it to the end and not do some Raider shit like go and get fucking Harbaugh. That's going to come in that has some bullshit going on for cheating or whatever the fuck it is, because I wasn't there. I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's like this fucking pointless to sit back and worry about that shit if it's not even here.
Yeah, but that shit won't happen until offseason. But I will say this, that noise, because the Raiders have an interim coach. I mean, that Harbaugh's name is going to come up in a lot of situations, but because the Raiders have an interim coach, until they take that interim shit go away, every coach that becomes available is going to be like, oh, can he get the next job? Can he be the next coach? Can he be the next coach? Like, that's going to be the narrative kind of shit. But we can't forget that the guy that we have there right now, you know what I mean, can be the next guy too, dog. Like even though it says interim in front of his name, like if he pulls this off and turns this fucking ship around, dog, like why not?
And that's what I'm saying. It's like that's what I kind of fucking want to see happen. I want to see some grassroots shit. I want to see some real shit. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of just the way I'm seeing it. And the thing is, I want people to understand that it's like we gotta just understand that we're Raider fans now and today. You know what I mean? All that shit's gonna come too. But right now, as of right now, AP's our coach. Let's not. Oh, you're falling asleep, Gravy?
I don't hear someone talking.
You heard someone talking? Fucker. I'm just saying. I just want to see. I want to see this fucking team just fucking play with this fucking guy and then go from there, bro. Why are we gonna sit back and worry about this guy? We're not even at that fucking point, bro. We just need to stop.
It's a subject, bro.
I mean, it's a subject, but it's a dumb subject in a sense because it's not even here yet. They're gonna throw everybody's fucking name out there, like we were talking about it the other day. We're talking about Gruden. Okay, well, let's not. Why not go get Gruden? He was starting to win with this team and half the team. Oh, but we're gonna go get a Harbaugh.
I'll tell you this: if once Gruden goes through his trial and all that shit,
I would rather have him our owner.
No, but once his name starts coming up again, like if he wins that trial and all this shit, and then like there's nothing supposedly holding him back from like coming back to the NFL, there's going to be a bunch of fucking like rumors about him too, dog, because his lawyer already made a statement, said that he said that he's guarantees that Roger Goodell is going to lose his job and that Gruden is going to be in the NFL again.
And he has unfinished business with the Raiders. That's exactly what he said.
That's exactly what his lawyer said. But that's like, but as soon as that all that fucking that court shit and all that shit comes out, those are gonna be fucking big rumors too. Those are gonna be big headlines too. Like that shit's that's just gonna start creeping into like all like content creators, like every guy who comes available, dog. Like you're gonna hear like fucking once the playoffs start, like. I'm thinking, I'm praying that we're in there, dog. You know what I mean? Because I think we still have a chance for damn sure. I mean, especially because everything's clogged up. But when the NFC Championship and AFC Championship, any guy that's in there, those guys are going to be, if we talked about like during the offseason and all that shit. It's just every guy who comes available, as long as we have interim in front of that head coach position, is going to be rumored to be the next head coach. You know what I mean? Until they take that tag off, everybody's going to be like trying to be like, oh, it could be this guy, could be this guy, could be this guy. Like it's like, because that's what the interim does, dog. Like it's basically he's in his interview. Mm-hmm. Great way to start off an interview, though.
Yep,
we'll get off that low. I will get off that low. Okay, look, what was the main thing that you've seen from today that was different, way different?
Our coaching staff.
Okay, Gabe, what was yours? What did you see different in the football field? On the football field, that was
offensive line.
Damn, you always take mine.
The offensive line wasn't absorbing the fucking defense. The defensive line. No, they were actually playing almost like the defensive line as offensive linemen, and that's the mentality you have to have when you want to be a run-first football team. Because when you have that mentality, you're not playing on your heels, and you're fucking meeting at the point of attack, and you're driving them. You're meeting them 1 yard down the field already. You know what I mean? So no matter what, you know what I mean, you're gonna get positive yards. Now, if he hits a hole, that's like you're literally gonna get 4 yards, and he averaged the 4 yards that you know what I mean that you kind of want. You kind of want your running back to average, because when you're averaging four yards a carry, I mean, come on, bro, that's a first down every three carries. You know what I mean? So I love the way the offensive line played today, bro.
And I think Jacobs was close to that. Besides the end. And you, Lo, what was your on the field impact?
To be honest, they looked like they were just ready to play. They just looked like they knew what they needed to do. Aiden, for me, was probably the best thing that I seen out there. Obviously with Jacobs, the delay handoffs, the audibles that he was calling, what he seen on the field, how he was throwing the ball, what he was there to do. He wasn't trying to be the superstar. He was trying to get the ball to the superstars, let them do them. I like the way dude schemed up a lot of the players. I love the fact that the defense just kept flying around the ball. They didn't care. They just kept making, you know what I mean? They just kept fucking making plays, no matter what was going on. Even though they were getting burnt a couple times and shit like that, I seen the team that I've been wanting to see all season, if that makes sense. I seen the team that I wanted to be seen the whole fucking season, bro. Like, everyone did their job. You know what I mean? I do wish we had a little bit more interior pressure. I mean, like we've all been saying it, but I'm not going to just continue saying the same shit over and over. But we got the win today, bro. We got a lot of turnovers today. It was good. It was just a good all-around game. I'm proud of my team.
Interior pressure looked better today. I mean, shit. I think Nichols had a sack.
Butler.
Nichols was up in there.
Yeah. Butler had a sack. Adam Butler had a sack. I think Jenkins had a sack. I think it was. Yeah. I think they were moving out there today, dog. But that's to say again, though, I still want to see this against a team that's like this week. You know what I mean? A team that's better at the run game. You know what I mean? Or that's kind of with their bread and butter. You know what I mean? That's the way the Jets have been kind of winning games. You know what I mean? So that's what has them a kind of above 500. I think they're 4-4. I think the Jets are 4-4, right? Because they just had their bye.
Check it out now.
Well, I think they might be 3-4 or 4.
Because it's like I think
they got to be
4-3.
They're 4-3. Okay, and they play tomorrow, right? Or yeah, they play tomorrow, so they play us on a short week. I mean, it is Sunday night, so they'll almost get like a whole rest, but they'll play on a short week against us. Tomorrow's a big game for them too. They're playing the Chargers. That's another. They're playing our division. I mean,
yeah,
I picked the fucking.
Yeah, I picked them.
I kind of want.
Yeah.
I mean, what's a better record? So who would we actually need to win? You know what I mean? At this point,
Chargers to lose. We need Chargers to lose because
they're up there with us.
Yeah,
if they win, they're up there. They're a game ahead with.
Yeah, because they beat us. We have to beat them again to, you know what I mean?
We were fucking up. Even Denver caught up to us, so we got a 3-way tie for last.
Not no more.
No, we're in second right now.
Today, we're in second right now.
Yeah.
As of right now, we're in second. If the Chargers are, we're in second still.
Yeah.
Did Denver have a bye? Who Denver play?
Yeah, Denver had a bye.
They are bye.
So it's gonna be all evened out once we have our bye and they can make up the game.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win this week and they're gonna lose. So they're not gonna even out with us, even if.
Okay.
We got to start to separate ourselves from all that shit from the other teams. You know what I mean? You gotta have 10 week 10, 11, 12 all the way up.
Well, this is the year. This is around the time when all this shit starts happening. So you figure, the Bengals, Browns, and Steelers are all 5-3. See what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? And then the only thing that's a little crazy is Dolphins are way out ahead, and then the Jets, and then Bills. I don't understand. Oh, okay. Well, Jets are in third place, but they play tomorrow. So
talk about
Jets can turn around and end up being in fucking third place by tomorrow because they're second right now.
Imagine paying Garoppolo $250 million guaranteed.
They ain't gonna pay him
on the bench. Sitting on the bench.
They ain't gonna pay him. They ain't gonna pay him that.
What the fuck? Bills and Dolphins lost today. Yep, that is true. The Bills are barely in front of us. Yeah, they have that window. They have that tiebreaker regardless, though, because they do have the head-to-head. But they're 5-4. They're only one game ahead of us.
Yep. So
Bills are going back down the side. They ain't got no running game.
The Dolphins are 2 games ahead of us, but they're 6-3. I mean, and we play them in a couple of weeks though, so shit, we can get them. We can get right there, though. You know what I mean? So we just got to take care of business on our own hand, and I just think that that's what this week kind of showed. Like, as long as we take care of our own business, we can play with anybody. I think, though, like if we play like that, and I just think this for this year, for the remainder of this year, we're gonna see, I think, most games with that type of energy, just because I think that's what this coach brings. He might not, be the biggest in the X's and O's and all that shit. To be honest, I don't even know that to be true, but that's kind of like the notion right now of him. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't have so much experience in the NFL or as a head coaching, position. But
he does. He does though. He does. But he does have the experience. You know what I'm saying? He does have.
I'm saying at the NFL level. I'm saying at the NFL level.
I got you. But he has the experience of the game time, the feel of the game. That's different, bro. When you're down there on the field, it's different.
Yeah, I just say like that. One thing he does bring though, he brings that energy, the fire, and then the respect from the players because he's done it at the highest level.
So right now, if we went to the playoffs right now, it'll be Chiefs, Ravens, Jags, and Dolphins. Then it'll be Jets or us, Steelers, Texans. You know what I mean? So, because that's where it goes, right?
Texans are hot right now.
Yep. So,
fucking CJ, dog. CJ, that fool loves fucking the real deal.
Yep. So that's
like 60-something points in fantasy.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I have this fucking theory, bro. And before we get out of here, because we're gonna get out in the next couple minutes, I have this theory. There's a lot of rookies starting right now, all across the fucking board, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, Mahomes and shit. It's one of those weird years, bro, where like a lot of these different what's name's in his third year, Lawrence. You know what I mean? So he's not necessarily. He's kind of like the gap between the quarterbacks are really, really slim right now, bro. So it's like if you throw in a rookie in the mix with all these guys and shit like that, bro, it's like numbers, bro. It's gonna happen. It's crazy. There's a lot of rookie quarterbacks playing right now, and they're starting to get the fucking speed of the game and the feel of it, and they're doing their thing. Aiden O'Connell could possibly do that. I'm not saying he's going to be a Super Bowl champion or nothing like that, but
can you imagine all these
quarterbacks doing well?
I mean, can you imagine all these rookies fucking like start to show up, like Tyree starting to have fucking monster games, and like Aiden becomes the true dog, and then like. We have.
You never see him tatted up.
We start getting Tucker. No, we start getting Tucker like that. It's like, damn, dog. Like Ziegler did pick all those dudes.
I'm not gonna be mad at the picks, bro.
Like that's why I just think the Ziegler thing was all because they came as a package deal. I don't think like that because even the week before, prior up to it, like when we were talking about it, I was like, fuck yeah, fire, McDaniels. But I was still iffy on the Ziegler because I still wanted to see what all these other guys had to do. But I just think that these rookies, the way they play today, if they can play like that, dog, it's gonna be a damn good of a fucking good rookie class.
Yeah.
Mayer.
I don't blame Ziegler, man. I don't blame Ziegler.
He just was rolling with his dog. That's all. That's all.
You know what I mean? Like if both of you got kicked out of YouTube, I would leave too.
No, you wouldn't. You would, dog. Damn, we're the McFires. Fucking McFires.
You.
I'm with that. He was picked by them, but the weapons weren't being used. But I was just saying that's why I was saying like the weapons weren't being used by McDaniels and like that type of shit. Like, I never thought it would have anything to do with anything because fucking Ziegler's just sitting up top, dog, just chilling. He ends up taking care of the other part of the business, but I just think it was a package deal, dog. They both had to go together.
Well, they said that McDaniel suggested him to be GM because he got him that job, and he brought McDaniels into the New England.
Yeah, I'm just saying because the way the rookies play today, like that, they look like it could be a good draft class if they can sustain this. But it's still like we say, it's still a lot of football to be played. But if they can play like that, I mean, I like what I've seen of multiple rookies, dog. Like even Ja'Cory and Bennett today. Like that's what I'm saying. None of the DBs pretty much played bad today. I mean, it's still a different test. You know what I mean, from today because like I was saying earlier too, we did play. You know what I mean? What's his name got hurt kind of early.
Ja'Cory Bennett was fast, bro. He gets beat by a mile. Luckily those balls are overthrown, but he has makeup speed is terrible.
His first
I'm talking shit on but I heard he was fast.
Third step, that's where he fucks up.
Hey, but Merrick is playing great though, dog. Merrick is playing like
he got a sack today. I was happy about that guy.
Merrick is playing good, man.
I kind of want to take back everything I said about him. But not yet. Not yet.
Hey, let him sustain it for sure.
I gave him a bad name, bro. I was saying Abrams around him.
I'm with that.
He was baby Abrams, bro.
But at least feel like you're starting to realize at least a little bit all right, he's playing better. He's playing better.
He's starting to show his potential. I think seriously, Gabe. I think this dude was strapping players, bro. I thought, that he had a hold of that defense. And he was telling Graham, run this game plan and we're going to stick with it. No changes. That's it. Just like the way the offense was. This guy, you can see the different shit that he was like every game that McDaniels was coaching, you could just see what was going to happen. You knew what was going to happen on first down. You this guy comes out here, start throwing the damn ball. First down, second down, first down. Throwing it again. First down, second down. We didn't have a third down until our second series.
I like the confidence too, like going empty and shit like that when they were showing pressure, but getting the ball out of his hands really quick. Like I like the confidence in
and there were times where he dropped back more than often. You seen a 5-step drop by the kid.
And, I like the confidence today, bro. Aiden's confidence was through the roof, dog. Like that showed a lot of poise from him today, dog. Like being able to to not get flustered, dog, like going up to the line, calling all the blitzes, adjusting his fucking linemen to where the pressure was coming from, just moving out of run plays to pass plays on critical downs, like 3rd and 1. You know what I mean? Where you know what I mean? They stack the box really, a lot. Like the play Low was talking about earlier, where you know what I mean? He fucking moved from under center, went to shotgun. And fucking called the audible in South, dog, and got the first down. Picked up a fucking first down. That shit is poised, dog, for a fucking rookie in the second start.
Yeah, man. There was a lot of good moments this fucking game, bro. There was a lot of good moments, bro. We're gonna get out of here. I'm out of here, bro. I gotta go play golf on Mars with Elon Musk. So
with the little fluorescent golf balls.
Fluorescent golf balls, yeah. I got night vision goggles.
Hope you do good.
Over there, you know what I'm saying? Iron Man style. What's up? I was playing.
Yeah.
No, Raider Nation Live. You guys for pulling up. Underneath the water, yeah.
It's a Waller needs a walk. Waller needs a walk.
I need to take Waller for a walk. There it is. Nah, it's fucking around.
Put some weeds out. Put some weeds out when you're walking on the way over.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some weeds out. I'm gonna go talk to my neighbors about. Anyways, man, we got. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. It was fun, man. I appreciate it. Raiders got the 6, man. It was great. Hit the like buttons on the way out. This is Raider Nation Live. Go ahead and subscribe to me. Subscribe to Raider Gabe 420. Subscribe to Coach Gravy. Coach Gravy is almost at 100 right now. So at Coach Gravy, get him to that 1 Yeah, not old, but the subscribers. No, it's fucking. Anyways, man, thank you guys for pulling up, man. Appreciate you guys. We'll be live Tuesday night, 8:00, Wednesday at 7:20, Thursday at 8:00 too, man. Raider Nation Live. Thank you guys, man. Raiders won. Go Raiders. You guys have a good night. Be thankful for what you do, out what you don't, and peace.